Bonjour mon ami, tout le monde. Bonjour mon ami dans le Western Isles, mon nouveau maison since janvier, I think they say in French. Anyway, je suis le poète Angleterre, Joey Joe Maguire. C'est moi. There you go. I'm about to recite the first of 2 poems done yesterday in the early hours. The first one being a tribute to the protesters in Hong Kong, and maybe also a little poetic message to the British and Chinese governments that maybe they could do well in listening to. Anyway, my heart goes out to the citizens of Hong Kong. I've been to Hong Kong 3 times, and all 3 times were in the year before handover, and I could sense the tension then, and it was predicted, that this would happen, because once you've had freedom, you don't want to give it away easily, believe me. And so here goes. It's called In the End, dedicated to the Hong Kong people and the Chinese people, actually, because at the end of the day, we are what our governments allow us to be. In the end. Under the surface, like a sleeping volcano, Hong Kong is threatening to erupt. I have also been sleeping in a sort of alcohol-induced semi-stupor, only to be abruptly woken by a democratic cry for freedom. Hong Kong is simmering to the boil, its people having taken to the streets, having realized that captivity does not only exist behind bars. Friends of old, wizened by reality, now protest for freedom. They are fighting for their lives. Many media commentators, in their ignorance, get it wrong, for these are not thugs out to cause disruption, but human beings fighting for their rights. From the many skyscrapers, armies can be summoned in minutes. Hong Kong is a complex of hideaways, uniquely advantaged for urban protest. Not beyond the powers of prediction, these protestations are not born of hindsight. They are but a foregone conclusion as 2 cultures collide. A political car crash that Beijing and the rest of the world should not ignore, and do so at the peril of us all. Let's face the facts. Freedom is a meal that once tasted is highly addictive and top of the list for choice. Like birds kept in a cage, the people of Hong Kong await their moment to be set free. Some may die waiting, and some may die protesting, but in the end, freedom will come to Hong Kong one day. That's a promise from Joey John Maguire.